Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. We are here in Ondra's Gift. We are about to check out the last place we haven't explored in here. And then we are heading over to Brackenberry to find out more about this banshee. I don't want to do the lethal approach. I want to try to resolve it peacefully. And to do that we need to find a guy in Brackenberry who knows about her in life, as it were. So we are going to do that and maybe talk to that Madam Webb when we are there, the one woman we met or heard about after clearing out Heritage Hill. But, Laina, what do you have for us?
Hello.
A young woman stands behind the counter, watching as you with quick, intelligent eyes. Welcome, this is your first visit to the Valian Trading Company, is it not? Please let me know how I can assist you. What is this place? The Valian Trading Company is an association of merchant, blah blah blah. Who are you? The assistant manager. Well, okay. What can we do in here? Can we do any adventure? Can we find that woman we met outside?
Hello?
Yoink. Let's see, her name was Pelagina or something. Who are you? A man stands in the corner of the warehouse, directing traffic. Gems wink from the many rings on his fingers as he points and waves at the laborers. His silk clothes, though finely embroidered, aren't new. You notice a couple mended seams around the shoulders and a discreet patch on one elbow.
How do you do?
Hello? What do you mean I'm late? What? Oh, he thinks I'm a delivery boy. What's the delivery? I must assume then you are not from the company I contracted at the expedition hall, but you are here and they are not. It's a bag of bitter squash seeds. Okay, I'll do it. But why ask me? My own couriers have been robbed and beaten these past few weeks. Oh, but probably the thugs I took care of? Well, those guys were for the bordello. These guys might be different. I'll do it. Deliver the package to a man named Gareth at the Goose and Fox in Copper Lane. Alright.
How do you do?
Who's the feathered woman? Pelagina. She's a paladin in the employ of the Valian Embassy. She's a good soldier, but not so good at taking orders. Too hot a temper, I'm afraid. She seemed pretty angry. That's just no surprise. She's hot-headed. A woman in the Brotherhood of Paladins and touched by the gods in such an unusual way. Alright. Whatever. Goodbye. We have a package to deliver. Good on us. Wait, can I get out here? I should probably not try to steal this with so many workers in view. Let's just head out here. And we'll head over to, what was it called again? Brackenberry! Can I please get out here?
I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
Get out!
Which is not very quiet.
There we go! Jesus! That was annoying. And here we are in Brackenberry. What the hell? We have assassins waiting for us. That's probably not so good for Alof. He's probably gonna bite the bullet. Well, I guess we can't do much. Let's do one of these.
Hey.
And I'm not in combat, so I could be able to set up some traps. I'm gonna do that. Right over there. And then we shall attack. Who do we want to attack? Probably this girl.
Leave it to me.
That is a lot of people. Maybe try to lure them into the trap. So go over there. Trap triggered. And start the AoE. Good old AoE. And you Hulk out. You try to knock one down that wasn't affected by the trap. And you set him on fire. Good, good. Oh no. Well, down goes Alof. Look at that. I think it was this guy. He went straight for Alof. I think the ranged might have some sort of AI that makes them automatically go for the weakest armored person, maybe? Something like that. It's quite annoying. And Alof is gonna take maybe some sort of damage. But we'll have to... oh, this kind of tiny place. We should get through this pretty easily. Now, do you have any clues on who sent you and why? Written on the scrap of parchment is a concise but detailed description of you, including your name, your distinguished features, and everyone you're known to have associated with in your brief time in Durwood. Interesting, but who sent us? Or them? Probably the leaden key,
Alright then.
let's be honest. And you got maimed.
Of course.
Not very good. We got Haddard House. Sanitarium, we want to go in there. The Charred Barrel, that's probably where the captain is that we want to find for the Banshee. So let's head on over there first. And was Madam Webb, was she in the Harrod House? Expert on Awakening, I think that was in the Sanitarium. Where are you? Two-store job? No. Seals? No. Ah, the Hermit of Haddard House. Lady Webb. Alright. So we'll keep that in mind. Grab the beer. Someone likes to store beer in barrels. Not very sanitary at all. Hopefully there are no enemies waiting for me inside this tavern. Now, what was the name of the captain again? I think it was Captain... I don't know. Captain something or another. We'll find him. First win. This young elf is dressed in gaudy robes, but he seems ready to cast off. He picks at a heavily brocaded sleeve and continually adjusts the gold chain around his neck. He looks up at you. Did she send you to run me out of town? You can tell her I'm not going anywhere without that medallion. I told Cyril I wouldn't let her sell it. If that's what you're here about, then save yourself the trouble. Just tell me what the problem is. If you have to ask, then you're obviously not here to shake me down. Cyril's a courtesan over at the Salty Mass in Honder's Gift. We've been working together for over a year now. I find a noble with more money than sense, fill him up with liquor and send him her way. They have a good time and Cyril takes her fee. And a little extra. 100 coppers here, a trinket there. It's a bounty for us and these lords and ladies never notice anything missing. It's kinda dishonest. It's surviving. If those nobles have more wealth than they can hang on to, why would they keep it? Anyway, we all split the bounty, until a week ago. She takes a necklace off of some noble. It's an Engwyfan medallion, damn near priceless. That relic is sacred to my clan, but she won't part with it for any sum I could afford. And even if I wanted to, I can't go home without it. That's a hard thing. I'm not gonna leave it. I'll see about getting back. You'll find her at the Salty Mass? Yeah, sure. Now, where's the captain? Abelheart Scarin. Let's rest up while we're here. For poor old Aelof. Yes, who are you? Blah, blah, blah. Show me your rooms. Noble stay plus 4 intellect. But I think the survival is better. And the perception especially. Probably don't want to go down there, so is the noble upstairs or at the stage? Oh, I can grab this. Nice. Understudy? Nothing for you? The captain is probably not going to be in the cellar or the basement, so we should probably check upstairs for him. And hopefully he has something to help us with the Banshee. I'd rather not kill her, if I can avoid it. Just because there was an option to not do that. Oh, here he is. Merwith! Merwith watches you through coal-rimmed eyes. She puts her hand on the hilt of her blade, jangling the jewels that hang from her wrist. We don't know each other, stranger. Best we keep it that way. Someone at the old lighthouse in Honder's Gift was looking for your ship. I didn't peg you for a liar. At least not from what I've heard. But that don't mean I believe you. You'd better explain what gave you such an interesting notion. The last lighthouse keeper watched for your ship every day. It's all in the log. No, she turned me out. We were poorer than the fishermen who live there now. And when she learned I'd put food on our table with stolen coin, she told me if she never saw me again, it'd be the mercy of the gods. I had nowhere else to go, and it was a rough life until I rose to captain. She ignored the Adirian advances to stay behind. I think she was waiting for you, and then she became a banshee. She was always so stubborn. I forget sometimes where I got it. I'll go. Perhaps it will give both of us some peace. So that was her mother? Or her lover? We'll have to see when we get back there, I guess. Can I nab this?
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very...
Ooh, rolling flame. Thank you. And that's it, right? Yep. We are done. Let's check out the basement while we're at it. There might be something hidden down there, like an illegal fight club or something. What is this? Why are there bandits in this basement? Bandit leader. Just having a little chat with my associates. That's odd. Maybe we'll get like a quest to deal with these bandits at some point. Can I steal this without being spotted?
Hmm?
Come on. Yoink. All that for some soup. Well, let's head out of here and check out Madam Webb next. And then we'll check out that sanitarium for Alof's quest. Alright. Also, I noticed that the stronghold has been constructed completely. I guess that sounded very wrong. The construction is complete at the stronghold. That's what I wanted to say. Oh, the older road man has appeared again. As you near the apparition, you are overcome suddenly by a powerful anxiety that sits like a stone in your stomach. The feeling is not quite real, the recollection of an emotion rather than an emotion itself. It wrenches your insides nevertheless. The apparition's brow is tensed, a look of concern plain across its face.
The other missionaries say you have been neglectful of your duties.
My mind has been elsewhere.
Oh? And what troubles you?
The pain in your stomach deepens, and you feel for a moment as though you are about to be sick. Your mouth has gone dry. Forgive me, Eminence. I wish to leave the order. The man folds his fingers together and presses them to his mouth, thoughtful.
You have been an apt student, and your convictions have inspired those around you. May I ask what has changed to make you feel this way?
Should we try to get the first one? Is he gonna say like, no, that's not happening in our order? They committed unspeakable act like sacrifice and mutilations. The apparition exhales slowly, and its lips press together, a sympathetic rapport in its eyes. It places its hand on your shoulder.
These are the ways of the heathen world.
Surely the gods would do better to destroy us all and start anew.
Perhaps they would. It may come to that one day. This is why we must not fail. The heathens are beyond the gods' reach. They do not know better. We are tasked with delivering them to the gods, so that the gods may heal their souls.
Is such a thing possible?
I have seen it with my own eyes. You will see it too, if you choose to remain. There is no greater calling than the one we have chosen. Neither words, nor wealth, nor battle will end this suffering. Only the gods. Will you give them that chance?
The knot in your stomach seems to loosen all at once, and the anxiety is replaced with something else entirely, something warm and soothing, and it is something you know you can never repay. As the vision fades, you start to become cognizant of the many odd looks aimed in your direction. Your last response echoes in your mind. I will. That's very odd. Oh, excuse me, but I've been looking for you. You're the one who lifted a curse on Heritage Hill. I am. My lady, who wishes to remain anonymous, has entrusted me with bringing you this pistol. It belonged to a dear friend of hers who was lost to the curse. For your part in reclaiming Heritage Hill, my lady wishes you to have it. Here, may it serve you well in battle. Thank you. You are quite welcome. Now I must be off. Farewell. That's pretty nice. Sir Garam's Spark. A two-handed pistol. Maybe I should give that to Durance instead of his wand. Because as we realized before, there was something about when we leveled him up, I think, that Magrant's chosen weapons are like pistols and I think it was this one, the Estoc or Arquebus, whatever. Let's try to give him a pistol. Yoink.
Hey.
And I also saw a comment that about giving him some heavier armor, but this recovery speed, as you can see there, minus 15 for cloth, I guess, compared to the heavier stuff, which is like 40-50%. That means he won't be able to cast spells as fast or have like time between attacks and stuff like that. So I'm not too sure about that. I guess we can try it. Sure, let's try it. Why not? For a few fights. Give him some better survivability. We'll see how it goes. Now, Lady Webb awaits. Quite an extravagant house you have here. Where are you? Curran? Are you?
Good day, stranger.
The Orland man is surrounded by books and scrolls. His wiry hands stand nearly at hand, and his ears prick up as you approach. You carry whispers. Caed Nua, Gilded Veil. Old voices indeed. How did you know? As a cipher, it's my job to know these things. You carry the whiff of ancients. What else can you tell me? Not as much as I would like, unfortunately. My duties for Lady Webb require me to focus my talents elsewhere. Aww. Ooh, hello! Remember the affidavit we found back at the Crucible Knights? That the Expedition Hall guy sent us to investigate? Because he doesn't think it's real. Let's ask him about it. He holds the page but seems to stare through the words, as if it's something woven in the fabric of the paper. I remember Penhelm, a preening peacock of a man, his mouth dry and hands moist, when I told him he was a sole descendant of an Aediran general, one who'd fought against Hadret's rebellion. A forgery, and not the first I've seen. But I've no time for the knights and their obsessions. Bring this to his commander Cliver and show him the seal. If he compares it with another, he should be able to spot the difference. Doom a man for the soul the gods gave him. Seems rather unfair. I agree, but he seems like a bastard who got that guy in the Expedition Hall expelled from the Order. Do you need any help? So many secrets and trails in the city. I'm supposed to be working on... tell me about the cases. Some people disappearing. Okay. I can look into it. Where do I start? Just like one of those Valian whodunits. Okay, Copperlane, Nondescript, and Brackenberry. Talk to the ones who reported the disappearances. The only ones I know who know enough to care. Laura, Oli, and Elkika. Who's missing? 2 men, 1 woman. Lendry, Kendall, and Cora. Tell me about them. Yeah. Sister of Laura, sure. Do you find any leads? Not yet. No obvious connection between the victims, which is what makes me wonder so. Could be animacy related. Researchers always need subjects. The less scrupulous type in particular. Sure. Bye. Now, well, let's find Lady Webb before we head out. Is she in here? No. She gonna be upstairs, maybe? Done with agents? Yeah, she's gonna be upstairs. So let's head on up and see what she can tell us about the Heritage Hill situation and what she wants from me. Because she seems to collect a lot of interesting people here. And agents. Lady Webb will see you now. Sure. Hello. This woman clutches a thick stack of parchment with spindly, wrinkled fingers. Their flesh stretched thin to near translucence with extreme age. A gossamer veil over pale blue veins. Ink splotches and candle burns and the scars of innumerable slices from the edges of scrolls dot and stripe her hands like a quilt, patterned after some great indescribable truth. She does not look up from her reading.
So, the messenger conveyed my summons. A miracle that would make the reincarnation of Aothis look like a child's cantrip, surely. It doesn't draw the most inspired minds, messaging. They failed me so many times of late, I nearly sent a cipher after you instead. So this is the Watcher who took over KartGaming. Oh, don't look so surprised. It isn't an attractive expression. I wouldn't be where I am for long if I let details like that escape me.
A meager trick, given KartGaming's fame.
Since then, as I understand it, you entered a quarantine district that is absolutely off-limits to all civilians and somehow managed to walk back out with your life. What could possibly have been on your mind to make you do such a thing?
I'm gonna be honest for now. She has given us no reason to distrust her yet. I'm investigating a strange group called the Leaden Key.
Strange does not begin to describe them. The practices of the Leaden Key defy all reason. You're not the only one with an interest in their recent activities. I've lost 4 ciphers this year alone trying to get someone inside their ranks. As it is, we only have our suspicions about who is in the group and what they intend, which I suppose means we have much in common with them. I asked you here because I wanted to know what your interest was in all of this. I thought perhaps we might help each other. Why are you looking for the Leaden Key?
Should I be completely honest? I'm not sure I want to give up the power. It's kinda useful. I ran across a man in one of the ruins. It's important that I find him again. She closes her eyes, and the lids flicker. Then her face goes still and her mouth parts, a little more than a sliver, and her hands briefly drops open, spilling some of their parchment on the ground, the pages wafting around her legs like the leaves of a dying tree. Her fleshy eyelids peel back, and her gaze is immediately upon you. Is she reading me?
The gods are cruel, I'm afraid. The man you seek is Theos Ix Arcanon, Grand Master of the Leaden Key. One of the most elusive and dangerous men Eora has ever known.
We have a name! How do you know I seek Theos?
Because you have seen his face, and that makes it a simple matter for me to see it. You even happened to catch him in his ceremonial garb, it seems. It must have been a special occasion.
What can you tell me about him?
More than most, though very few would know so much as his name. And there is no way of knowing how much of what I've read is true. The Leaden Key dates back more than 2,000 years. If rumors are to be believed, Theos was the one who created it. What scraps of evidence exist suggest that he has died many times, only to be reborn each time exactly the same man, awakened during adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes. The plots he orchestrates sometimes take hundreds of years to bear fruit. Needless to say, this is not the natural order of things. But he is said to be one of Woodica's favored, and that old bat was never one to let rules get in the way of favoritism. That may also explain another supposed gift of his, His body is no boundary to his soul, and he is known to take possession of others, if their souls are weak enough. Often it is for elaborate deceptions, but sometimes he simply forces them to kill themselves. He is not known for his generous supply of pity.
So if he can do this, maybe some people we met has actually been Theos? Who knows?
He is also not one to show himself in any but their most critical matters. If he has directly involved himself in whatever the group plots now, it may be your only chance to find him. And once you do find him, if you can find him, I would not hold my hopes too high if I were you. He is a driven, single-minded man. He will not have the slightest concern for your problems.
How do you know so much about him? I guess your agents have been out scouring the records?
The same way I come by all my knowledge. Exhaustive research, spying, bribery, perhaps some less savory measures. Whatever the knowledge demands, I pay in full. There is nothing of greater value. Unfortunately, with Theos, there is also nothing more scarce. He has covered his tracks far too well. His manipulations of the course of history are lost to time now, though I believe they were many.
So what do you want?
Keep me informed. The Leaden Key has been busy lately, and that is distressing news. I can only guess as to what they intend. You seem to have a knack for turning the stones they've crawled beneath. Keep turning them. Dunreed Row will not stop you. Whatever it is they're up to, figuring it out will be of great use to both of us. In your case, it will surely point you to Theos. In return, I will share our knowledge with you as we learn it, and provide you with what assistance I can.
Sure, why not? It seems like it would be very helpful in our quest.
If you find your trail has run cold, come to me with whatever you have. There is much I may be able to do for you.
Alright, I could do this, but I think we are gonna come back later. After we checked out the rest of Brackenberry, and then we are gonna head out to... I think we're gonna head towards Durford Village, because that's where one of the visions said to go. Also, let's start a new one of these. A merchant stall craft hall. Weapons and armor merchant. A random creature part. Mechanics bonus. That sounds pretty good. Let's do... Actually, do I have any more? Would be pretty good to get all of these done. Yeah, West Curtain Wall. Alright, so next up we are gonna do the Sanitarium and then head to Durford Village. However, that is gonna be a tale for another day. Please like, comment, subscribe, share these videos around, of course. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.